Hi, how you all doing? It's Friday again already. I don't even know what the date is. 27th, I think, something like that. Anyway, it doesn't matter what the date is. It's Friday, the end of the week again. It's been a busy old week for me this week. I'm sure it has for you. The energy of January has been very fast paced. I was only saying to a friend of mine yesterday how quickly the month's gone. It felt like we were bringing in the new year and now we're at the end of the month. So this time you may be feeling today, maybe even this week, over the weekend, that you're really validating where you're at, how you're feeling, who's triggering you, what that means. Just generally, as we approach the February energy, we're sort of slowing down a little bit and just validating our intentions that we set at the beginning of the year. Are we still on track with those? Do we need to tweak them a little bit? Do we need to get back on track? And I think it's really important not to beat yourself up if you've fallen off the wagon, as I call it, but just to validate why you've maybe fell off the wagon of what your intention was for the year. So have a look at that. So you're also going to be, within that validation, making decisions for yourself that feels right for you. So really thinking about what you want to allow in your life and who you want to allow in your life and what you will accept and what you won't. Okay? Always look at those triggers, because they'll be a part of what's triggering you about another within yourself. And remember, when people trigger you, there is something for you to heal there, something for you to look at. So that's been going on a little bit this week. Venus is playing a key role at the moment by helping us to be truthful to ourselves. So really sinking into those emotions and feelings and really identifying with what that means for you. And then speaking up and remembering to do that from a place of love. And if you or another is a bit feisty, just having a bit of time out and coming back and having that conversation at a later date. So Saturday, there's a mental chatter, and I've had it all week. Questioning my decisions, questioning my thoughts. We've got no planets in retrograde at the moment, so nothing's pulling us back to the past. But if you feel that you're going back to the past day after day after day, it is your own mindset, your own thoughts that are doing that. So you've got to try and stay in the present and train your beautiful cells in your mind, in your body, to stay in the now, that was the past, and that, yes, be grateful for the blessings, the challenges, the lessons that you've learned, and maybe just having some time at the moment to validate that again, what you've learned and what you still need to learn. So what do you know, what have you learned from the past that may be coming up again? A situation or something in a relationship that's playing out again, and it's like, okay, I've been here before, I'm not doing it the same way. What did I learn before that I can implement now so the outcome is different? Okay, so that's going to be coming up over the next few days. What else have I written here? Yeah, so we've got Mercury's obviously not in retrograde now, so that's completing a cycle, which is enabling us to move forward. So you can make those decisions now, you can do those legal documents or whatever it is you need. So I think I'm going to leave it there. I think a lot of people have had solar plexus issues this week, upset stomachs, pains in the stomach, digestive issues. That is all connected to our power center and our worthiness and our core beliefs. So that's another aspect to look at. But remember, our body is talking to us. So if you've got those aspects going on, bring in the energy of gold. Bring in the energy of white if you're not sure what colour you need, because it embodies all the colours of the rainbow. Sit with Metatron. Sit with Archangel Metatron. He governs all the angels. And if you don't know which angel you need to be working with, call him in and ask him to send you who you need. So remember, you've got Archangel Michael for protection, cord cutting, letting go. You've got Archangel Raphael for healing. You've got Archangel Shamiel for unconditional love. You've got Gabriel for messages and inner child work. You've got Uriel for justice and legal matters. You've got Joviel to bring in some joy and some fun. So those are just a few key ones. Obviously, there's hundreds of angels. So if you're not sure and you're not sure what colours you need to wear or to focus on, bring in white, because white is about reset. It's about 0 point. So let's pull some cards. The Quantum Oracle deck by Sandra Ann Taylor. Let's see what comes out for the weekend. Okay. That came out in reverse. So her cards mean something different from reverse. So I'll read the book on that card. Have we got one more? Okay. We've got 3 cards all in reverse. Okay. So we've got intuition and manifestation in reverse. So it came out like this. We've got status quo in reverse. So that's it upright. That's it reversed. And then we've got victim mentality. We don't want to be going into that, guys. We really don't. But I feel like this is the time to really look at our stuff. Own our stuff. Own the parts we've played. Own the triggers and really dive deep and look at that stuff. Right, let's have a look what the book says here for manifestations. Obviously, your mindset is going to play a huge part in that. In your intuition, I always say to people, always go with your intuition. It won't let you down. It's that inner guidance, that knowing that's trying to guide you. So this card reversed. So I'm going to hold it upright, but obviously it's reversed. Reversing this card not only reveals a disconnect with your sense of intuition, but also with the future vision. You may be feeling out of balance, frustrated, off-centered. I've been feeling that all week. You're unsure of whether you're going where you're going and how to get there. Right now, it may be difficult to get clear and optimistic images of your goals, or you may be faltering in your belief in yourself and your ability to make them happen. So that's linked into your intentions for the year, which is what I was talking about at the beginning. You know, how am I going to keep going with this intention? How am I going to achieve this attention? Believing that you can actually do it, that you give up, don't give up. It's like, I've fallen off the wagon, there's no point, I can't do it. That sort of victim mentality that's coming in. You can do it. So this card is telling you to set aside your doubts, know that the universe is abundant and you're capable of manifesting great things. Create a clear picture of the outcome you desire and all the steps you need to get there. Yeah, that's brilliant. Write it in your journal. Plan how you think or what you think you can do to get to your intention, your goal. Right, so create a clear picture of the outcome you desire and all the steps you need to get there. Make sure you bring joy into all of these images. Even if it's a reverse position, this card unveils your powerful intuition, but you may be struggling with truly trusting that. Yeah, trust your gut. We all second guess it. It's the ego mind coming in, keeping you safe or trying to keep you safe. It's like, do you want to do that? You've been there before. Do you want to do it that way? Well, why are you changing your mind? Why don't you just do it the old way? Well, the old way didn't serve you. So you need to connect to that intuition and say, thank you, ego mind, but I've got this. Okay? It's time to trust and open up to the unlimited sight and insight that is always there within you. Yes, all the answers are within, aren't they? So then we've got status quo, which is connected to cycle. These all got little like subheadings. So the status quo. Look at the light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, I know we've got it in reverse, but look at the light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, keep on your own path, stay in your own lane, let everybody else get on with their own lives, making their own decisions. This is what I'm seeing that as, and just letting them make their own mistakes, because that's how they're going to learn, even when you know they could do it a much easier way. I'm so guilty of that at the moment. I'm going to put my hands up and walk in the path with you guys. So, status quo reversed. Right. It's time. Reversed is a time of radical discontinuity. Can't even say it. There's a great upheaval taking place, potentially sooner than you think. It may be of your choosing, like leaving a relationship or a job. Or it may be a big change, not of your own making, such as the closing of a business that employs you. Either way, it's time for you to get clear in your thinking and consider the steps you need to take to redirect your destiny. Even if the changing situation seems outside of your control, never lose sight of the fact that you own the power of your thoughts. Oh, that's so important. Wish I'd read that earlier this week. In fact, this can be precisely the opportunity you need to move you to your desired destiny. The adjustments may be severe, but you will be no less than a phoenix rising out of the flames of disruption. Oh, I could do without that again for a bit. Oh, it'll be fine. So take heart, look at the options that empower you, and let yourself move forward with courage and inner peace. Know that this upheaval will push you toward a happier and more harmonious state of quo to come. So those of you that are having that tower moment, it may be in your control. You may have gone deep, followed your intuition and decided, oh, it's not working for me. I need to change this. I need to leave this job. I need to leave this relationship. I need to change this situation. I need to change something about myself. Because remember, you can only change you, not someone else. This is, for me, stay in your own lane. Make your own decisions. Don't be swayed by other people. Go in and really connect with your gut instinct. Think about the past and what you've learned so that you can do this differently this time round. I'm hearing, don't settle for second best. You deserve more. And then we've got the victim mentality. Woe is me. I can't do this. It's everybody else's fault. Nobody listens to me. Nobody, helps me. Nobody supports me. All of that is this card. And we do not want to be going down that road, because we have choice, don't we? And sometimes it's really hard, and we do dip into that, yeah? We all do it. But it's absolutely noticing when we do it and going, woof, let's turn those thoughts around. So we got it in reversed again. I'm going to hold it up this way so you can just tune into the energy of it. But when this card is reversed, the rope falls off the man's wrist, allowing him to just step away. Yeah, step away. If you're being pulled into someone else's drama, somebody else's problems, you have the choice to step away, stay in your own lane and letting them get on with it. Yeah. This indicates your ability to get out of a situation that's been very disempowering to you, or at least to take your power back within it. Yeah. When you've been trying to help someone, they're not listening, they're not doing what you've asked them to do, or you've tried to help them and you're just having the same old conversations and they're doing the same old thing. Walk away. Take back your power. If you've been if you've remained passive in your own life, your soul longs for you to acknowledge your value and your inner strength. Know that you're ready to do so now. You have finally mustered up the courage and the will. All you have to do is stand up. This may be a little frightening to you at first, but don't give up. Let the clarity of your spirit carry you through. And there's a nice affirmation here I want to share with you. It says, I always have the right to make my own choices. I have the strength and the courage to live in my power every day. And that means having boundaries, and having those boundaries gives you the opportunity to say yes to what you want to say yes to, but more importantly, to say no. To not become overwhelmed, to not take on everybody's stuff and everybody's responsibility and fixing everything. Let them fall. If they have to fall, that's how they're going to learn. And that is a big E for me right now. So these cards are really talking to me. So I hope they are talking to you. Let's take a deep breath. Let's go within. Let's connect our intuition. Let's realign. Let's reevaluate how your life is at the moment. Is it on track? Is it where you want it to be? Or do you need to make some tweaks, some changes within yourself, or walking away from a situation, relationship? Whatever it is, take this time to connect into your intuition and don't sink into victimhood. Or if you're being dragged into somebody else's victimhood or drama, step out, walk away. Claim back your power. Okay? So I'm going to leave it there. Love to you all. It's a bit of a heavy message for this Friday and the weekend, but an important one. And I've been feeling that energy building all week, so it's very relevant. Take a deep breath. Walk away if you need to and come back and have the conversation with yourself or with another that you need to. Love to you all, and I'll see you Monday. Bye for now.